Let me let you know a little bit about the CTE offerings that we have here at the Mount Vernon High School. And of course, CTE stands for Career and Technical Education. CTE courses are widely known across the state for producing children that rather experience the hands-on experiences associated with learning. So some of our CTE courses that provide that hands-on experience are courses like the Certified Nursing Assistant courses. Certified Nursing Assistants, or CNA, once they graduate from Mount Vernon High School, are certificated to enter into a CNA program having already completed their practicum hours, their exams, and all of the curricular information that is associated with CNA. Therefore, you're starting well ahead of the game. Some of the partnerships that we have for our CNA courses include practicum hours which need to be completed. Of course, under the current circumstances, we are limited in terms of the spaces that our students are able to go into. But here's what you should know. We have partnerships with Sunrise. We have another partnership with the Wartburg. At these facilities, our students get to complete their hours of practicum experience under supervised nurses, of course, under the direction and guidance of our nurse, Ms. Bonnie Ball, their teacher. In addition to CNA, we have a state-of-the-art TV production studio. And when I say state-of-the-art, I mean NBC quality and CNN quality. So students that matriculate through TV studio production 1, 2, and 3 also are able to finalize their accreditation process and enter into industry standard positions, that's a career, or get into a good college. In addition to TV production and CNA, some other CTE courses that we'd like to highlight is our automotive program. We are quite fortunate to have an instructor in Mr. Mike Malasay, who is now teamed up with Mr. Jimmy Vettery to offer automotive 1, 2, and 3. Now these are not auto body courses. These are auto mechanics courses. So our students learn the curriculum called MLR, which is Maintenance and Light Repair, and they learn everything in terms of what's under the car, what's inside the car, and what helps the car move. And those students also are able to leave high school and go directly into an industry position working in auto shops or advancing a career at a technical college or a 4-year college. Over the years, we've been able to expand our CTE course offerings to include cosmetology, barbering, accounting, business, entrepreneurship, and other courses. What we are so excited about is that we match our CTE elective courses with the accounting, business, and entrepreneurship courses. So prior to students embarking on any of our CTE tracks, they must first have completed a CFM course, which is Career in Financial Management. That CFM course gives them the foundation to be able to complete the elective coursework for each of the articulation strands and then go directly into the industry. I like to say that students that take barbering and cosmetology don't graduate to become barbers and cosmetologists. They graduate to become barbershop owners and salon owners. Lastly, I'd like to point out that our photography courses and print production courses are in extreme high demand right now. One of the things that we do to ensure that our CTE course offerings are the very best courses that we could offer is to match it with the employability rates. And so we take a look at the minimum wage, we take a look at the living wages, and we take a look at the industry that is available to students if they are able to articulate and matriculate through our courses. And so we've narrowed down those courses to include all of the aforementioned with print production, photography, TV production, CNA, auto, and now we are launching our brand new facility for culinary arts. We are super excited about our culinary arts program, which will be under the direction of Miss Samantha Cohen, our culinary arts instructor. She and our students have been waiting very patiently, and like me, sometimes impatiently, for our brand new facility to be completed. Lastly, as you think about your high school choice, I want you to know one thing. We are very, very methodical here at the Mount Vernon High School. And I've shared with you how we take a look at living wages, minimum wage, career exploration programs, and offerings to ensure that we provide the very best for you. Hopefully you've noticed that with the course offerings that we have, including the expansion of culinary arts, TV production, automotive, and barbering, has helped you to understand that there is support for every single one of our CTE courses from the superintendent's office, from our school board of trustees, from every administrator in this building, and from every teacher that has dedicated themselves to making sure that you receive the best education. So thank you, and I hope that you are even more interested in learning about our career and technical education programs here at the Mount Vernon High School.
My name is Sonia Haskins, and I am the chairperson of the CTE and Science Department. I am here to assist students with CTE and science questions. My teachers are here to engage students in their content areas. If you need assistance, please contact me at 914-665-5271 or shaskins@mountvernon.csd.org. I wish everyone a successful school year.
Hi, I'm Mr. Mills. I'm the automotive instructor here at Mount Vernon High School. I work alongside of Mr. Vettery. He teaches along with me. And to tell you a little bit about our course, we have 3 courses, Auto 1, 2, and 3. Auto 1, we try to teach all the basic repairs someone's going to need to get a job in the field. So we show them how to use all of the equipment, all the stuff we have in the shops. We get them lift certified so they know how to work the lifts. We show them the tire machines. We show them how to scan an engine, change brakes, all the basic repairs. And Auto 1 is pretty much almost all hands-on. So a lot of kids have fun doing that because they come in here and they can go to work. Auto 2 and Auto 3 is a little bit different because we go into more detail on everything. So there's more theory involved, and we completely tear this section apart. So if we're doing suspension systems, we'll completely take the front end out of a car, take all the pieces out, do our measuring inspection, and then put them all back together, and then we align the vehicle on our alignment rack. So you'll be doing the entire procedure. Not with Auto 1, it's just the basic procedure, change tires, put them back on, maybe do a simple alignment. But Auto 2 and 3, more detail. We completely tear apart an engine, we inspect it, measure it, put it back together using all the correct tools and the correct methods for putting it together. So we do a lot of work here. We have a nice shop to work out of. We have all the tools that we need. The kids really enjoy it, and they're learning. And the best part about it is they get to use the information they learn in their other classes and apply it here. And so they're learning science and math and not even realizing it. So it's a good program to be in. If you're good with your hands or you know how to think, this is the place for you.
Good afternoon. This is Mr. Farrell, and I run the Theater Arts Department of 1 and many volunteers. And we teach theater, primarily acting and movement. We do voice, we do the comedy, we do stand-up and things like that. And what we do is we teach kids how to become better people. Some of the things we do to get people to loosen up is to have you basically make this something it's not. You could make this an object and throw it at somebody else, and we'll go through the vocabulary. We'll tell stories, okay? And you'll start a story and you'll throw it off, and the person who gets it has to keep and continue the story along the same lines or go a totally different way. The mask, all right? The mask will allow anyone who is super shy to suddenly become somebody else, and you'll cover your face, and you cannot believe how this works because the student feels like no one can see them. It's like the old blanket when you were a little kid. If someone couldn't see you and you can't see them, well, then you've sort of disappeared. That's the big thing when you enter a theater arts class. Fear. But we help to get people over the fear. And one of the things we do, and with COVID, we've been handicapped, but we've gotten around some of it. But this is a bandana. It basically allows your partner to cover you, right? And then you're walking around the room, and you'll be surprised what takes over are your other senses, okay? Sense of smell, hearing, touch, taste. The only thing that's missing, most important one, is your eyesight. Overall, theater is for the student to basically expand their world. Using theater arts will allow you to blossom even more. The whole thing is communication, taking risks, being inquisitive, and not allowing yourself to be basically hiding, all right? Life is short, okay? Take theater. Believe me, you'll really enjoy it. We'll see you in September. Thanks a lot.
Welcome to barbering. My name is Mr. Borland. I teach barbering here at Mount Vernon High School. Our goal here is to make sure all our students can learn what the aspects of barbering is. Everything from cutting to shaving to facials to massage, everything in the barbering business, even the entrepreneur piece on how you can make money with this gift and with this craft. So, welcome to barbering. We are expected to see you here. It's a 3-year program, and within 2 years you get your first license, which is your apprentice license, and when you graduate you will be eligible to take your master barber test that will allow you to open up your own barbershop. We're making entrepreneurs here at Mount Vernon High School. Come, let's see what we can do.
Hello, my name is Mr. Burnside, and I teach the Cisco program here at Mount Vernon High School. So what a lot of people don't really know is that Mount Vernon High School has a Cisco Academy here at Mount Vernon High School. So what I teach is Cisco 1 or Cisco Essentials, which is the introductory course for the Cisco program. And we also do Cisco 2, which is networking. Now, this is a great opportunity for students to become certified in an industry that's booming. We have had several students who have graduated from the program who have moved on in colleges where they're studying computer engineering, cybersecurity, or programs that are related to the IT industry. One of the things that students can achieve in this particular program after finishing it is that you would become certified. We use Test Out, which is a simulation program that Cisco recommends, where a student would be able to pass a certification exam. And this basically helps an employer, a prospective employer, to see that this student has achieved mastery in computer operating systems, computer hardware, computer software, the basics of networking, devices and printer, remote access, virtualization, storage, mobile devices, security, malware detection and prevention, and troubleshooting. These are the core skills that students would need in order to move on or to excel in the IT field. And we offer it right here at Mount Vernon High School.
Hello everybody, my name is Winston Mills. I'm a computer science senior at the University of Buffalo, currently pursuing my master's in an accelerated BS-MS program. Now, my first experience with computer science is actually in Mr. Burnside's class, where I worked on the Cisco modules and also competing in the app competition with a small group of people. And I would say that learning computer science at that young age and also getting my hands-on experience with the app competition was the greatest thing I could do, because it made going into computer science much more easier to do, and it also helped me figure out what I wanted to work on, the hardware side or the software side.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Jesse Anthony Henry, and I am the art department here at the world famous Mount Vernon High School here in Mount Vernon, New York. The classes I teach are Studio Art 1, Studio Art 2, Studio Art 3. Studio Art 1 is a beginning class. It's actually a rookie class. The student will explore the elements of art, principles of design, and will learn fundamental vocabulary, art techniques, study artists, and a variety of art processes and materials, and art appreciation. The elements of art is the vocabulary artist uses to do works of art that are accepted by the mainstream. There's 7 of them. They are color, shape, value, form, line, space, and texture. Line, the students will be responsible for 6 types of lines, all right? And those lines are vertical, horizontal, diagonal, curved, contour, zigzag. This is an example, by the way, that was done by a student. All right, the student will get a black and white photograph, and we'll draw it simply by making a 1-inch grid. And these are a few examples that students made dealing with a value drawing. Please come back. By the way, you grade yourself, I don't grade you, okay? I'm like a scorekeeper. All I do is record what you do or don't do. Remember, right? Control your grade, get an A, and there you go. Thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Steve Galazzo, and I'm the television production teacher at Mount Vernon High School. Welcome. Right now we're in the news set for the TV studio, and let me show you around a little bit. Our TV studio is one of the finest in all of the Hudson Valley. Okay, it's an amazing facility. We have 3 cameras, so we can do 3 camera video shoots on our news desk. And we've got, if you are able to look up, we have a full lighting grid with all kinds of professional lights. We have, as you can see in the back, we have a green screen which allows us to do chroma key work so that we can chroma key you or your talent in front of any place in the whole wide world. And now I'm going to show you our control room. Follow me, please. Welcome to the control room. Okay, this is where all the activity in the studio is controlled by the director, the audio engineer, the technical director, and the teleprompter operator. Okay. First, we have a lighting engineer who would sit here and operate the lights and bring them down and up in the studio. And further over here, we have the control area. Okay, so the TD works with the director to create the program by switching in between cameras. And right next to the technical director sits the audio engineer who makes sure everybody has microphones on and can be heard as part of the production. So this 2 rooms together are the production studio, and we produce different programs for the district and for students. We produce Superintendent's Show Soup Scoop, among other things. We shoot the Facebook Live programs that the superintendent and district personnel participate in. And students do a lot of student productions here. So that's what we can do with you, okay? And now I'm going to show you where we take all this production material and edit it together. Follow me, please. We are surrounded now by workstations where you will learn video editing, also sound design, and special effects, titles, and graphics. We're also talking about things like digital distribution. Where does your program go after you've created it? We also are learning new technologies like online streaming and digital creation for live productions. Obviously, we've had to change a lot. We've had to do things differently because of COVID and because of the fact that students have had limited access to all this. This year, the students have had to do creative work at home with their own equipment. So it's been a little bit different, but I hope to see all of those students and all of you in here in the studio creating collaboratively with all of your fellow students excellent video productions. So I hope you think about whether a career in media suits you. This is where you can get started.
Hello, my name is Mr. Pritchett. I'm a CTE teacher at Mount Vernon High School. The courses that I teach at the school are graphic arts, print production, and computer animation. So the industry standard software that we use for graphic arts is Adobe Photoshop and Adobe InDesign. For my print production class, the software that we use is Adobe InDesign and Adobe Illustrator. And for my computer animation class, we use a variety of different computer animation software for creating animations. So the room that you're currently looking at now, this is actually where we actually have the class. So students get a chance to design the work on the computer and use the different machines that we have, from color copiers, the laminators. So students really get a chance to get really exposed to the graphic arts and print production industry. So if parents or students, you have any questions, you feel free to reach out to me at my email address at jpritchett@mtvernoncsd.org. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Vanessa Newby Jeffries, and I'm the cosmetology teacher for Mount Vernon High School. And this is a cosmetology department, where we are preparing the kids for the professional world in the beauty industry. Natilla, she's one of my advanced students, and she's doing a 180-degree cut.
So I'm taking small sections just to make sure, and I'm adding on certain sections so I can be sure that I'm cutting straight across. I am holding the hair with tension, and I'm making sure that I'm cutting straight across, high up at 180 degrees, and just cutting at an elevation.
Awesome. All right, so now we have Natalie. She is actually wetting the hair down, getting the client prepped, actually the mannequin prepped for a roller set, right? Are you going to start roller setting?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to make sure her haircut is good.
Okay. So she's finished with her 180-degree cut, and she's ready to roller set and style. And then here we have Queenie. She's also a senior and advanced student, and she's still working on her cut. Finish your cut?
Yes, I'm putting some heat to her hair, and I'm going to style it with the
Oh, okay, so she's styling. Nyla has finished her cut, right?
onto flat ironing.
You want to flat iron her?
Yes.